Hey, good morning. It is Sunday, May 1st, and I am on my way to Mosquito Lagoon. It's pretty early this morning. It's just after 6 right now, so the sky is just starting to brighten up a little bit, but it's still pretty dark, so I don't know how this video is going to come out, but whatever. So today is, let me tell you, the forecast today is for mostly sunny, very moderate chance of rain, less than 20% all morning, and winds are supposed to be pretty low, 6 miles per hour I think is the high for the morning. Now it's light enough that I can see that there's actually quite a bit of cloud cover here in front of me, which isn't good, but hopefully that breaks up and it doesn't stick around. So I'm going to launch at River Breeze, and I am planning to go to probably the pole and troll zone. So again, this was what I wanted to do last week. Conditions just didn't allow it. So that's what I'm going to try to do this week. And let's cross our fingers and hope that it all works out. But if not, I'll fish somewhere else. So anyway, I'm going to get to it, and I'll give you guys an update in a little while. See you then. Made the 20-minute run down to the pole and troll, no problem. Wind is a little higher than expected, no surprise. But because of that, I decided to come in from the north rather than from the south, because I didn't want to have to run all the way around the pole and troll on the outside where it was a bit rougher. But so I'm going to spend a few minutes trolling to get to a point that I like to start, and then we'll go from there. Holy shit, that scared me. Damn, he was right there. I just saw my first redfish. So, he spooked pretty quick though. It's not good. So normally I'd be going along the other shoreline over there, but when I came down that shoreline, the one perpendicular to it, there was another boat coming. So normally I would have crossed over and jumped on that other shoreline, but I'm going to move on and leave him that shoreline since he's already on it. So I don't like when people cut me off, so I try not to do it to others. I think I'll let the top water around for a few more minutes. It's getting a little bit late for it, but you never know. I can't see that well anyway. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got here. Well, it's staying down like a redfish. The only reason it's splashing the surface is that it's shallow. So I think it's a red. Yeah, it looks like a red. Yeah, nice one. Let's see what he does here. That's a nice one. Away from the boat. No. Don't want to put too much pressure on him. I like to get the net ready, but he's got to let me do it.
He's barely hooked. Man, he's only got one barb. He's losing it. He's coming off. I might not get him. He's really close to coming off. Jeez, this is tough. Can I get under him? Yes. All right. I was really scared I wasn't going to get him. Man. All the barbs came out except for one. Nice solid, probably 25-ish redfish to start the day. I shouldn't say start the day because I've been at it for a little bit. This is the first one I've got hooked and in the boat. That was a good redfish. Totally perfect sight fishing. Didn't take it. That sucked. Let's switch to a shrimp then. He wanted it, but he gave up on it. Okay, so I gotta say, I'm noticing a pattern with these fish. So far, the 5 or 6 redfish that I've been able to make sight cast to, meaning, you know, I saw the fish and I was able to make a presentation to them. The ones where that was a good presentation, the fish generally, when they got close enough, would swim up to the bait like they were interested, like they were going to attack it. And then they would stop. And they would just kind of follow it. They would just stare at it. They would just sit back and not do anything until eventually they noticed the boat, and then they'd swim off. And it didn't matter if I'm throwing a paddle tail, curly tail, shrimp pattern. So far, nothing that I've thrown has gotten that instant strike reaction when they see it like they're supposed to. So it's almost like they're just curious, but then they see it and they're just not hungry. They just don't want to eat. So oh, dang it. He had it, but I didn't have the bail closed yet. Oh, that sucked. God, I'm having no luck today. He actually took it. Look at that, the tail's all folded up. He took it. I didn't have the bail closed, so I couldn't set it. Oh, what an amateur hour. God. Again, what the hell? He wanted it, he followed it, and then he gave up on it. Just took off. What in the hell? This is weird. Well, I've been thoroughly unimpressed with this today. Finding fish, if they would eat, it wouldn't be a bad day. But right now, definitely struggling. I gotta tell you, I really expect to see a redfish here. I'm kind of shocked that I haven't seen one so far on this shoreline. I'm gonna say that's not a fish. Wait, it is a fish. Oh my God, he was in that grass. No wonder I couldn't see him. He had a big clump of grass stuck on his head. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Wow. Feels like my reel's coming loose, but I don't want to mess with them right now. still hot, man. He's not ready to give up. There we go. Alright. Only fish number 2, but another decent one. So, this guy was so buried down in the grass. I just cast more out of desperation than anything. I wasn't sure that was a fish, and I still wasn't sure even after he picked up the lure. I thought I might have been snagged on that clump of algae or whatever. But once he started fighting, he kicked off all that algae that was just covering him. So, these guys are weird, behaving really weird today. Smacked the boat with his tail. He's like, F you. Well, it has been a couple hours since my last fish. I have seen a bunch. I've seen, I don't know, 15, 20 black drum. Who knows how many more redfish, another 20 redfish maybe. Still the same story, which I'm sure I've already complained about and will be in the video. So really tough. Visibility isn't very good despite it being clear and sunny. Water quality is going down for sure. But I'm just tired from not catching anything. It's just wearing me out. So I'm trolling my way out to one of the running lanes and gonna get out of here. But I still have a fishing pole in my hand. If I get an opportunity, I will cast to something. But I mean, the way it's been, I wouldn't count on anything else. So I shouldn't really be down on the day. I caught 2 really nice redfish, which is better than I did the last trip. I just worked so much harder this time. And I saw so many more fish that it just really makes it frustrating. But anyway, I've done what I can. Unless I get lucky and happen on another one, that'll be it for this week. So I got a long troll to get out of here and a long ride back to the ramp. So it's going to be a late one today. See you guys.